Jesus, if you really love me, why did you let me lose the people I needed most?
My child, I know how painful it feels when someone leaves your life. I know the silence that comes after a goodbye. I know the questions you ask at night when no one sees your tears. But listen to me carefully. Not every loss is punishment. Sometimes loss is protection. Sometimes it is preparation. And sometimes it is the only way your heart can finally find me again. Let me tell you a story. There was a young boy named Daniel. He loved deeply. He trusted quickly. And he believed that if he held on to people tightly enough, they would never leave him. He had a group of friends he would do anything for. He ignored his own peace just to keep them happy. He laughed when they laughed, stayed silent when they mocked others, and slowly became someone he didn't even recognize. At night, he felt empty, but he was terrified of being alone. One day, everything changed. The people he trusted suddenly stopped calling him. Messages were ignored. Invitations disappeared. Rumors spread about him, and no one defended him. He sat alone in his room, staring at his phone, wondering what he did wrong. That night, he cried harder than he ever had before.
Jesus, why would you allow something like that? That sounds cruel.
It felt cruel to him in the moment, but he could not see where I could see. Those friendships were slowly pulling him away from the purpose I had for his life. He was losing his identity, trying to keep people who were never assigned to stay forever. So I allowed the separation. Not because I hated him, but because I loved him too much to let him build his future on people who could not carry his destiny. For weeks, Daniel felt abandoned. He walked through school hallways feeling invisible. Even his prayers sounded weak. But in the silence, something unexpected happened. Without all the noise around him, he started hearing me again. He opened his Bible one night just to distract himself from the pain, and his eyes fell on these words: I will never leave you nor forsake you. Hebrews 13:5. He read it again and again. For the first time, he realized he had been depending on people to fill a place in his heart that only I could fill.
So, losing them actually brought him closer to you?
Yes. Sometimes I remove people because they are blocking the growth you prayed for. You ask me for peace, but hold on to relationships filled with chaos. You ask me for purpose, but cling to people leading you away from it. You ask me to heal your heart, while chasing people who keep wounding it. My child, I see what you cannot see. I know who is helping your soul grow, and who is slowly breaking it. Months later, Daniel was different. Not because life became perfect, but because he became stronger. He started spending time with people who encouraged his faith instead of weakening it. He stopped begging for attention from people who only valued him when he was useful. And one evening, while walking home under the fading sunset, he realized something. The loneliness he feared had actually saved him, because when everyone else walked away, he discovered that I had stayed.
Jesus, I think I understand now. Some people leaving doesn't mean you abandoned me. Maybe it means you're leading me somewhere healthier.
That's right, my child. Do not hold so tightly to people that you lose your grip on me. Some are lessons, and some departures are my mercy in disguise. Trust me with the people you miss. Trust me with the ones you don't understand losing. If I remove them, I can heal you. And if I close that door, I can lead you to better ones. What leaves your hands has not escaped mine. Tonight, stop chasing what walked away. Place it into my hands. Because sometimes losing people is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your freedom.